All right, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing just a quick video. Want to go ahead and give my thoughts since it has just released now for Disney's new streaming service, Disney Plus. Alright, so I thought I would go ahead and do this video with you guys where we go ahead and just give our thoughts on the new Disney Plus streaming service, which has just been released. I'm going to be doing a review for the Mandalorian very soon here. Just finished watching it, so I'll do a review for the first episode in the next few days, and I'll put the link in the description so you guys can check out Disney Plus streaming if you haven't yet. I guess in the US it's about $7 a month. Canadian it's $9 a month, but you can try the first week, and then, you know, if you want to cancel it after that, you know, you can do that. It's probably what I'm going to do. You know, I just wanted to check out the Mandalorian because a lot of people were talking about it, so look forward to that review, guys. It'll be coming pretty soon, maybe tomorrow or something. So checking out Disney Plus. So basically, Disney's streaming service, maybe their answer to after the success, of course, of Netflix and some other streaming services. There's Amazon, of course, too, and Hulu and that. Disney has their own now. And if you think about it, you know, Disney actually does have a pretty impressive master library now because, of course, they bought Marvel, so they have all the Marvel stuff. So they have, like, the Marvel section here. So that means that, you know, you're going to get, like, Avengers and Iron Man and all the different Marvel properties, right? So that's a huge license to have that nowadays with how popular, you know, the Marvel movies, how many they've made, how popular they are, and then even there's even some of the series they have had for Marvel, such as one of my all-time favorites, which was X-Men, the animated series, which is, I actually have the whole series on DVD already, but but it's just cool to see anybody who hasn't watched it maybe since the 90s, you know, it gives you an option to go ahead and watch that if you're a kid who grew up in the 90s with the Jim Lee X-Men and X-Men animated series, one of my all-time favorite cartoons there. Even stuff like Spiderman Unlimited and, you know, all the different stuff here. This Avengers cartoon sucked, though. I understand. That one was awful. I always got mad when I was younger. I was like, why isn't Captain America in this? This always pissed me off. Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, like all kinds of different properties, right? And it's like you don't think about it until you actually look through it and you get to see everything that, you know, Disney has their you know, umbrella is under the Disney umbrella. They have their stamp on. So all the Marvel stuff, you know, start with that because that's probably maybe the biggest thing in the last few years. But the other thing, of course, is Star Wars. So if you guys didn't know, you know, Disney bought both Marvel and Star Wars, I think for around the same price or something. They probably already made their money back as it is. Good investment, that's for sure, because now they own the properties going forward, and they can always sell them, and they can always do stuff with them. So The Mandalorian, the new series, which is releasing at a weekly format, which might be a bit surprising for people. Most people might be used to seeing a streaming series hit all at once, so you can watch the whole season right at once, like Netflix usually does. But The Mandalorian is not. It's on a weekly release schedule, so you kind of, if you want to watch it all the way through, you sort of have to stay with you can't just do the trial and end it unless you want to wait until the whole season is released and then do the trial. So there's that, of course, all the different Star Wars movies, and you guys know, I mean, there's a ton of Star Wars movies at this point. The original trilogy, which is cool, you know, to even be able to go back and watch, but then everything afterwards, and of course they're creating content for it as well too. And then in addition to Star Wars and Marvel licenses, of course, you get all the Disney stuff too, which is a whole ton of stuff by itself. Especially for, you know, youngins or people that have kids and stuff like that. I mean, the amount of different Disney properties, you know, it's staggering, all the different movies and everything. And they kind of protect their movies too. Like, they're not that easy to get a hold of. Like, there's certain times when they're sold and certain times when they're not, like the Disney classics and everything. This one's a cool one. Bonkers. I used to like that cartoon. And I did see Darkwing Duck in here too. So, so that's another cool one. I was like, damn, dude, Darkwing Duck. Like, you can watch Darkwing Duck. I haven't seen that freaking cartoon in forever. I don't even remember it. I've got a Darkwing Duck action figure. You know, I'm just browsing around here with you guys, just seeing the different stuff. It's just crazy, like the different you know, just all this stuff you just forget about, and then you just browse around and you start seeing these series again and stuff. It's like, well, I remember that, man. That was awesome. But yeah, a lot of the different movies, Lady and the Tramp, things like this. I mean, just all the different Disney stuff, and there's even like stuff like, you know, old school ones, The Mighty Ducks, Rookie of the Year, The Sandlot. That was a good one back in the day. You know, just all this different stuff. Sleeping Beauty, you know, there you go. So all the, you know, Beauty and the Beast and everything. So the Disney stuff, right? Of course, which is what you come to expect. But you also have other awesome series like Boy Meets World, which I didn't even remember was under the Disney brand now, or has it always been? I don't know. But you know, that's just a really cool one to see. You know, so a lot of nostalgic kind of series that maybe you might have grown up with, that kind of thing. Hannah Montana for some people, I don't know. It was not my deal, but some people are into that. Darkwing Duck, that's what I'm talking about. So, you know, just all kinds of different crazy stuff. And I'm sure they're going to add to it over the years. And some stuff I'm not familiar with. You guys would think I know what this one is, right? Disney Zombies. I actually don't know what that is. I looked at it, I was like, I am so, you know, it's kind of my job to know all about zombie stuff. How come I don't know what this is? But I just don't. I just don't know what it is. High School Musical. Oh, so, no offense, guys. Some people might be into that. Lizzie McGuire. Oh man, all these different series, Little Mermaid and stuff. So you know, you get all this, you get all the different Disney stuff. You know, of course, as well too. And I mean, I don't know. It's what it is, right? The Simpsons. So that's pretty sweet. I mean, to be able to get, you know, like all the Simpsons, I mean, you could watch that for years. You could literally watch, like, just marathon The Simpsons, right? Imagine somebody just sit there and marathon The Simpsons. You have to pause for bathroom breaks, but it would take you years probably to watch all the episodes. I don't know what the runtime would be overall, but it'd be a lot. You know, it'd be absolutely crazy. Toy Story and all this stuff. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool service. You know, I think it's good. They also have National Geographic, so they have, like, those kind of shows if people are into those, too. You know, world shows and animal shows and stuff like that. So not bad. So we'll see how this one performs in the future. I'm sure it'll be just fine. It's not like Disney is probably lacking in the you know, the financial department or something. Even if the thing loses money for 5 or 10 years, I'm sure they'd still keep it running, you know, just for the future and everything. I'm sure it'll do just fine. I'm sure there's lots of people that would love to get it. Maybe people with kids, stuff like that, and you know, a lot of properties in here that you wouldn't be able to get on Netflix, or a lot that, you know, yeah, wouldn't be available. I think most of them wouldn't be. I think there might be a little bit of crossover, but probably not that much. So pretty much, you know, those are basically my thoughts on it. The quality of it's really good. You know, it's super high def and everything. Really looks nice on a computer screen or whatever, TV, whatever you got. You know, lots of different choices. So, you know, it's okay. I'm going to basically use it for the trial, watch maybe the second episode of The Mandalorian, because that's out now too. And then after that, I think I'm going to cancel it. So, but it's cool to check it out, and you guys can do the same with the trial and, you know, see what you think. You know, I don't know. It's Disney. It's what it is. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you liked it, let me know what you think about the Disney Plus streaming service, whether or not it's something you'd be signing up for, if you're really into it, that kind of thing, and what you think about The Mandalorian, so we can do that review soon and give our thoughts on it. So that's it for this one. I'll see you guys again soon for another video. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See you soon.